Over the past 7 weeks, our contestants have endured grueling tasks, unimaginable time pressure, brutal curveballs, and moments that have had to force them to innovate, outshine, and outsmart their competition. And now it all comes down to this. Tonight, only one will rise above the rest and claim that R500,000 prize package. This is the Insurance Apprentice finale. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Barbie Molloy, and tonight we bring to you the grand finale of the Insurance Apprentice 2025. Yes, you can give that a round of applause. We've witnessed clashing characters, unpredictable personalities, alliances form and alliances crumble. And tonight, only one shall stand tall to claim the ultimate title of the Insurance Apprentice. A very special welcome to Santam, tonight's episode sponsor, and Sasria, our headline sponsor. Thank you very much for the entire series. Thank you for the belief in the show and what it represents. Thank you for growth, opportunity, and transformation. Now, for those of you who've been on social media, we'll be giving you some cash prizes to the value of 70,000 Rand. Now, if you voted for your favorite contestant, we may just call out your name tonight. Now, let's welcome our top 10 contestants of 2025. A big welcome to you, John Betta. Everson Munathan, Donovan Massain, Surprise Madonsela, Shiara Gidari, Kaya Mashologo, Ayanda Nengwa, Anele Tewu, Darius Vinchat, and Mavatu Litwaba. This is it, everyone, your TIA Top 10. Well, let me start by saying congratulations to each and every one of you. Top 10 is no small feat. And I'll tell you, you've outperformed 200 or more other hopefuls to earn your place right here tonight and to sit here amongst the very, very best. But to all of the contestants, I mean, let's be honest, putting yourself out there on camera for the whole world to see takes a lot of courage or maybe a touch of madness. But then again, that's the business of risk, and that's the business that you're in. But is the risk worth taking? While you reflect on that, let's have a look back at the journey that brought you here tonight.
After a nationwide search across the country, the journey to crown the Insurance Apprentice began with over 150 aspiring contestants who all shared the burning dream of becoming the ultimate ambassador of the insurance industry.
Your time starts now.
Let's not overcomplicate it.
The pressure is certainly mounting.
While it may be innovative, it's also illegal.
Here's what you were doing.
I'm not going to allow you to assert yourself.
I found your presentation arrogant.
So I'll say it again.
No, I'm not his employee. I'm far from it. What is the solution?
I want to scream.
Nah, stop. It makes no sense, please.
Thank you for whatever that was.
Following a series of intense eliminations, our judges face the trying task of selecting the cream of the crop, our top 10.
Congratulations, our top 10 for 2025.
Wow. Anele.
Definitely a high point in my career.
The nerves are gone.
Week after week, these hopeful apprentices were confronted with the grueling challenges that put their resilience, teamwork, and expertise to the test.
There can only be one winner.
The hungry lion that is then provoked will bite.
Please don't expect any leniency.
I think those who need to fall out will do so on their own.
There's a prize pool of R500,000.
Won't let myself be held back by the rest of the team's opinions.
So you're preparing for war?
Yes, sir.
And while some contestants got along like a house on fire, others clashed like fire and ice.
I was attacked in my personal capacity. I am upset.
We're repeating what's going to...
Personalities are clashing. I'd vote for Shiara. Her head should actually be the one to roll first.
Anele, I'm ready to dictate to you.
You could cut the tension in the knife.
I disagree with Stars completely.
She actually stabbed us in the back.
The whole team is going to be compromised. Anele wasn't sitting well with me.
The person who's leading us is not good at all.
I don't think anyone trusts anyone.
I think the ladies, unfortunately, have brought knives to a gunfight.
With the goal of outshining their rivals and summiting to success, the contestants endured unimaginable time pressure and a series of daunting presentations, all to win over the judges, which didn't exactly go as planned.
I don't really think you've grasped this.
I'm with Simon here. I don't understand. Can I wrap it up?
No, you can't.
You're selling dreams.
You've taken us on a long journey without any destination in sight.
That is not a good leadership style.
I'm bitterly disappointed.
I have not seen anyone squirm on camera.
I will not sit through that.
I feel like we just walked around in circles.
The brief was missed.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone dance their way into the presentation.
I would have sent an entire team home.
I feel like I'm interviewing a politician right now.
It's giving scammer.
This was your last chance.
What you presented is absolutely horrifying.
The answer that I got was garbage.
I've never scored a 0.
We are Lifeline.
You guys might need a lifeline.
I wanted to shoot myself in the groin.
Throughout the season, we've witnessed tough decisions,
I don't think we're going to agree.
No, we're not.
victorious celebrations, and ruthless eliminations.
I voted for Donovan. I voted for Donna.
You're dismissed.
My anxiety with the competition got in the way.
It's starting to take a toll on me.
I don't think I deserve to go home right now.
You are gone.
The numbers dwindled as contestants were sent packing week after week, until we were down to 3.
You're all in the top 3.
Good luck for that finale.
1, 2, 3, top 3!
Who will be crowned the Insurance Apprentice?
Now, watching all of that back, it's quite easy to forget just how intense the journey really was, right? This tonight is not just a trip down memory lane. This is personal. So we're going to get into that a little bit as I see some contestants already shaking their heads. Ayanda, I'm going to come to you first. Hello, good evening, sir. In that video, one comment stood out, and you said Shiara's head must roll first. Hey? Well, with Shiara sitting right next to you, would you like to explain to us what you meant by that?
What I was saying is, look, if you want to be the leader, and if the team fails because you are not the most suited person for the task at hand, then your head should be the one to roll first, basically. So, yeah.
Okay, so you stand by your statement, and I actually see you, Shiara, you're nodding your head as well. What do you think about it?
It's a learned trait. Just nod and be okay with whatever's happening.
Of course, it's a pressure cooker. That's what it feels like all the time. And in this heat of the moment, things get said. Do you feel you were misunderstood?
Yeah, so I think it was a fair reflection of who I am. I do tend to go into a room and decide whether I want to lead that room. It did happen a lot on the show where I was misunderstood. You know, I think individuals can reflect that in how they are personally as opposed to task orientation, and that's sort of what started to play out quite a bit.
Ivashin, I see you reacting. You're looking up, you're thinking, you're rubbing your knee.
Yeah, I mean, I think Shiara and I just have very different personalities, and I think that came across very strongly. Yeah, we did have a disagreement outside of the competition, and yeah.
Whenever you end a sentence with "and yeah," I worry that there's so much more to go. Are you guys able to talk now? Have you been in the same room today, and are you able to talk, or is it "and yeah"?
We've been in the same room, yeah.
All right, we're going to an ad break, and there clearly is a lot still going on that we have just scraped the surface. The night is far from over. After the break, more revealing moments, more raw conversation, and maybe a confrontation or two that you never saw coming. We'll see you after this break. Welcome back to the Insurance Apprentice finale. Now, before the break, tensions were quite high. And if you thought things might cool down, think again. We still have a lot more to unpack and some hard truths to face and a few surprises along the way. Speaking of surprises, surprise! Hi, how you doing? Now, back in episode 3, you were faced with an unexpected twist. You walked into the presentation expecting to see your judges, and then it was a teen judge panel. And from what we witnessed, you didn't quite see eye to eye with them. Let's have a look at it, and then we'll have a chat.
Surprise has a poker face.
I don't do good with surprises.
What are you guys waiting for? Like
you guys are supposed to tell us to action go.
Why don't you just start? Come on.
All right. We got a lot of eyes rolling. That outfit I was listening to. A lot of attitude. Ooh.
I thought your presentation was a bit sad.
Yeah.
I felt like I was in AP maths or physics.
I didn't see that coming.
Who did not perform well?
That person, yes.
I believe that I delivered to my best capabilities. If it didn't impress them, then that's also okay.
Yeah. So you don't like surprises, and you got in there and you were surprised by these youngsters. What was going through your mind?
I literally froze. I still haven't came back from that moment. So much so that I think I even forgot my lines. That's how bad it was. Because I saw the eyes rolling, the attitude, and I was like, really? Do I have to do this here? I do this at home?
Yes.
Now I need to do this here?
Yes. But I mean, that's the thing. That was part of, can you keep your composure? And can you manage it if a curveball comes your way? And surprise, that's exactly what it was. Maybe a good time is now to remind our audience that Insita is sponsoring a bursary worth 175,000 Rand. We'll soon announce our lucky winner on the TIA social media channels. Now, speaking of luck, our next finalist had no shortage of that. Oh, Mabatu. You spent most of the season in the losing team, but somehow, not only did you dodge elimination week after week, you're sitting here in the top 3. What? Forget the cat with 9 lives. She may even have 10. Have a look.
My name is Mabatule Dwaba. I strike when people aren't aware. A lion that's just eaten won't eat you, But a hungry lion, that lion will bite. You can't tell an SMME you need to be green.
Mama Batu is contributing the least.
I'm just struggling with Donovan, and it's driving me mad. I can't, I'm struggling.
We are going to put this to a vote. Donovan?
Batu, I felt she could have participated a bit more when we had the conjointed effort.
I was attacked in my personal capacity. In my personal capacity. I am upset.
And now looking at that reaction, it's a flaw that she's exposed.
Can't even pretend like I'm not upset. I truly am. I will not apologize for it. I think I was well within my rights to feel the way that I felt.
Mabatu, you're the only surviving member of the losing groups twice in a row now.
Happy to eliminate all the other contestants because the aim of this is for me to win.
Mabatu, how would you feel if you were in the losing group again?
I would be gutted.
You are in the losing group again today.
Mabatu could have taken more responsibility.
It just feels like I keep being on the losing team and it's starting to take a toll on me. Do we care if they ensure their contents or not?
Mabatu, she's a bit weird to work with her. I don't really understand her.
Ayanda's doing some head shaking.
I've been in the winning team until I worked with Mabatu.
Why damage a good thing, right? Mabatu, how would you feel if you were in the losing group for the 4th time in a row?
I'd be at a loss for words.
I'm sorry to say, but you are in the losing group again today.
She's part of the losing group every week, but she survives. It's a little bit scary.
I should have just told myself to breathe.
Mabatu.
Yes, Simon.
Never before have we had somebody that has been in the losing group in every task. You are the cat with 9 lives.
I don't have the 9 lives that she has.
It's pretty clear that my head is on the chopping block.
How would it feel to you to be in the losing group again for the 5th time in a row?
I have no clue.
Every task you have just managed to scrape through. In my opinion, this was your last chance. You're the top scorer in the winning group today.
Sorry, everyone. Finally a win.
You're all in the top 3. Do you believe that?
I am going to be the next Insurance Apprentice.
A hungry lion will bite. That's one of your comments, and you sure did bite. Tell us more about this hungry lion biting situation, too.
Don't provoke me, because then you will get what you're looking for.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm emotional, and you'll see me cry, and you'll see me be jolly, and I'm very jovial, great to have around. Don't mess with that.
Yes.
Why would you want to do that?
I love that. I love that a lot. And then another one we should put on a T-shirt. I was attacked in my personal capacity. What did you mean by that?
We saw it in the clip. I stood by my words.
Yeah.
We are back here today. I still stand by my words. There's nothing you can do with the person that simply doesn't want to be in the room. Nothing. And if the critique in that episode was she didn't want to work with the group, she was pushing when everyone was pulling, she was a distraction, she didn't want to be there, that's got nothing to do with the task. That had everything to do with me as an individual.
Yeah.
And I did not appreciate it, not one bit.
So we understand the personal capacity. It felt like a personal attack.
It did feel like a personal attack.
Yes. So Donovan, I'm going to give you a chance to say what your thoughts are.
I can have my opinion, John can have his, Sebastian can have his, Surprise can have hers. So it was my opinion on the day of what I experienced. And I will also stick to that.
Well, that is very interesting. First of all, I want to know, is everything cool? Can you be in the same room?
With who?
Okay. I was going to ask, have you forgiven him? But I'm going to move on to another set of questions. Well, you did have a lot to say, Ayanda. Not just about Mabato, but about pretty much everyone. And so you know what we're going to do? We're going to look at your uncut, unfiltered, spicy comments right after this ad break on the Insurance Apprentice 2025. Welcome back to the Insurance Apprentice season finale, where one of our top 3 contestants will take the crown and walk away with that R500,000 prize package. Now, I promised you earlier that we are giving away a total of 70,000 Rand in cash to some of our most dedicated viewers. Now, the first prize is a massive 20,000 Rand in cash, sponsored by Sasria. And this will be going to somebody who spotted the words "covering the extraordinary," which was held up on screen somewhere in episode 4. Many of you spotted it and messaged in, but there can only be one lucky winner. And a big congratulations to you, Pagamide Gumede. Congrats! We'll definitely be in touch after the finale so that we can get that cash to you. Now, if you voted for your favorite contestant, don't go anywhere. There's still an additional 50,000 Rand up for grabs for another lucky viewer. So, stick around. Now, back to our contestants. If you put a group of strangers together, you add a touch of time pressure, some strong personalities, sparks are guaranteed. And in those heated moments, things get said. And there was one contestant who wore their honesty like a badge of honor, unapologetic, unfiltered, but at times brutally direct. Let's have a look.
A journey awaits. Please don't put me in a group with Mabato. I'm really trying to be in the winning group. I don't have the 9 lives that she has. She's been in the losing team for 4 weeks. It feels very desperate. Every man for themselves. It's every man for himself. He was speaking gibberish. I just don't get where we are. Mabato, a bit weird to work with her. I think I need to contain her a little bit. It's a little bit scary. Those that don't see me as a threat will have something coming for them. I am a threat to everyone. Everyone is a threat at this point. There's a little bit of a power struggle. I'm a bit frustrated. Like, what are we doing? If you say no, you're the bad guy. It's like double-edged sword, really. You either win or you learn. I was burnt last week by being with Mabato in the same group. I don't really understand her. She's part of the losing group every week, but she survives. Maybe I also have a few lives, like our fellow contestants. Love these guys to bits, but we all want that money. And I'll close off by saying, am I ever gonna quit? Hell no.
Hi, Ayanda.
Hi, Bobby.
How are you feeling after seeing that?
I think that's like AI or something. I don't know. That is not me.
You made it very clear, Ayanda, that you did not want to work in a group with Mabato. Did you think the losing curse would come onto you, or what did you think? Tell us now.
Yeah. Look, I think at that time I had been in the winning team since we had started. So that was part of my strategy, right? Be in the winning team, stay away from the noise. So we were sort of on the opposite sides of the spectrum, where I was winning and she was not. And I just, that's what it was, to be honest.
Now, Kaya, you seem to play a very, very different game. While Ayanda was throwing daggers, you were quietly navigating the storm, and it seemed people thought perhaps you were an underdog. Now, it felt like some of your fellow contestants were against you, yet you just kept your head down, you kept pushing forward, eye on the prize, And now here you are sitting comfortably in the top 3.
Yes, ma'am.
It's quite extraordinary. So let's take a look at Kaya's journey.
We are going to put this to a vote. Kaya, who did you vote for?
Anele.
Kaya having my name down really took me by surprise.
I'm just concerned about our relationship, Kaya.
John, this is a competition, I understand. I'm not even there. Right.
Mobilization of community police forums.
Kaya, I can read the slides if that's what you're going to do.
I feel like I was the weakest link.
Who was the least effective member of your team?
I would say Kaya.
Kaya really struggled.
I keep saying you don't get second chances, but you do seem to get them.
If me and you were to form an alliance, who will be getting out?
I mean, it's pretty obvious.
If Kaya is an option, he is definitely going to be on that board.
I see you're all dressed up today. What's the occasion?
Redemption.
Could I have 2 volunteers who would like to be in Mabatu's team, please?
Kaya does stumble when the moment arises to actually shine.
Kaya stood up for you, and now you're turning against him. I thought that was a bit cringe and uncomfortable.
Who have you elected to spin the wheel of fate?
Kaya elected himself.
You realize the ramifications of your decision?
I do. I just shoulder it and I carry on.
And Kaya, I appreciate the fact that you realize that we're watching a live presentation.
His character as a person, as a man, as a fellow professional in the insurance industry is remarkable.
What's been keeping me here is the fact that I show up.
You were the underdog in many ways, in many of the contests. No one really believed that you'd make it this far. I wonder what you feel about that.
You know, it's quite surreal. It's been a tedious journey to get here. You know, given that, and to even be here amongst people I consider as giants is really, it's profound.
Well, good for you. Congratulations to you. I think that's a really good job that you've done so far. Anele, you were very, very upset when Kaya voted for you. And then, is it true that he then became your target?
If you're going to put my name on the board, he can't be upset with me like Mabatu was with Dono. So I think we can separate upset and trusting. I don't trust him.
Even though it seemed that there was some enmity between Anele and Kaya, off camera, you guys were getting quite close and friendly. Do you know that we have this image? What was happening?
Do you want to...
No.
What's going on, Anele and Kaya?
Okay. The long and the short of it, that was...
Speak! That was?
We had... There was a joke. And so all of us were sharing in the joke and easing our nerves.
And was everyone else holding hands? Or was that just for the two of you? Judging on some of these reactions, there's still a lot more to unpack. When we come back, more revealing moments, more unanswered questions, more prizes for the viewers, and perhaps a few things you never saw coming. Stay with us. Welcome back. We are one step closer to crowning the winner of that R500,000 prize package. But before that, there are still a few more journeys to revisit. And next, we haven't spoken to you, John, have we? How are you doing, John?
I'm good, and how are you, Bobby?
I'm very, very well, thank you. Everybody noticed your famous nod. So it's one of the standard reactions of the season that we got from you. Let's take a look. John and his famous nod on the Insurance Apprentice. What? So let's analyze the nod. Let's just talk about the nod. Do you agree with everything? Is it a nervous twitch? What's going on, do you think, Papa?
You know what? I think we can all agree, when you watch yourself on screen, you ask yourself a lot of questions. Is this how I behave? Like, because you don't actually get a chance to see yourself often.
Yeah.
And yeah, when I saw myself on screen, those were some of the things that had me thinking, okay, John, maybe you should try disagree more. Maybe I agree too much.
This is quite an experience to have, watching yourself on television. A man known for his calm composure to somebody whose leadership style, shall we say, left a definite mark on the competition. Let's have a look.
So I'll say it again. We're starting with getting them involved. I nominated myself to say, well, I'll take the lead on this as it's my brainchild. We must sing the part where we try to introduce.
Now on what we are offering, yes. I think that's how he feels about everyone else, that we're all his employees. I'm not his employee, I'm far from it.
They're actually using the rope to hang themselves. I'm keen on leading. I think I've got a bit of experience in this space.
If Vashni has volunteered, I'm comfortable if he is the leader. Darius wanted to be the group leader. I interjected. It was like, no.
Do you agree with what Darius just said?
I disagree with Darius. Completely.
Instead of supporting the team, she's actually stabbed us in the back.
I think we still need a leader for this task.
I would like to nominate Darius.
I appreciate your confidence in me.
Surprise put the name forward, I seconded it, and Ivashin went along with us.
No, we're repeating what's going to be said as part of...
Who cares?
I didn't see that coming.
Darius, I think...
Guys, that's one thing that we did struggle with, was managing time. I think stepping up as a leader is a massive responsibility. And I don't think that's been well implemented so far by Mabato.
I'd like for us to work on each section individually.
I think I would have been a better leader given the selection for this specific task.
Let's elect a leader, and I'd like to nominate you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Do we have any reservations?
Not at all.
The leader of the group is Darius. He sounds very confident. There's quite a lot that we're not specialists on.
Yeah.
And I feel like we need to,
I do this for a living. I'm ready to dictate to you a couple of specific insurance line items if you are ready.
Darius is coming across as very overpowering.
In kind of like a very strong, aggressive type of way.
I agree with Anele.
I completely disagree with that, guys. This is not a difficult task.
You leading us, but enforcing your leadership.
Is there anything that you want me to cover?
No.
That sounds like dictatorship, though.
What is the reason for that?
Thank you, Simon. The reason...
Darius, I would like Anele to have a go at answering this.
The route planning
And that,
as well.
sorry?
The route planning as well, and the involvement.
Oh, and it does feel like a one-man show.
Can you guys make any comment on that?
Certainly.
Anyone other than Darius?
That is not necessarily a good leadership style. What we saw here when you presented to us, it was a one-man show.
It's the leaders of these pools.
Doesn't make enough sense to me.
Darius is being very bossy.
It's fine. I'd vote Darius out.
My strategy will be to make sure that I put my best foot forward and won't let myself be held back by the rest of the team's opinions.
But I want to say, before we say anything about Darius, Darius is in the top 3. So congratulations to you on making it to the top 3. So maybe tell us a little bit about, what your strategy was coming into the competition.
I feel the competition really brought out certain parts of us, and the pressures and the strains sort of brought to the fore different personality traits. Certainly my autocracy more than I had expected initially.
Are you saying you didn't know that about yourself?
Well, I guess I didn't have people shouting at me about it all the time, perhaps. But I was very, very stubborn and obstinate about achieving the goals that the task set out for us. And sometimes it came off very strongly.
I mean, I think it's really great to hear you say that, to kind of go, okay, sometimes I came across maybe too harsh, too strong. Right at the end of the clip there, Anele, we saw you say that Darius's leadership style was a dictatorship, and you called it a one-man show. What made you see it that way?
I mean, in that moment, it was kind of hard to even get a word in. Even in the boardroom, it was that hard. But respectfully so, he was the master of that task. And he had great ideas because it is, as he told me, I do this for a living.
I wonder, one of the guest judges came in, Darius, and said that, you know, it does look like you're running a one-man show. And that was a big critique.
If I'm perfectly honest, I didn't mind. The most important thing about that task was that we delivered. The task was delivered on a silver platter for my skill set. And it was dictatorial, I know. But we don't have time when you've got 2 hours to debate something that I'm doing every single day of my life. And if we had to lose, then it would be solely on my shoulders and it would have been my responsibility. But it wasn't going to happen in my skill, in my task speciality, under those circumstances. Not a chance.
There was one contestant who captured the hearts of our viewers. Now, you'll remember that we asked you at home to vote for your favorite, and the response was actually overwhelming. So let's find out who was voted as your favorite contestant. The viewer's favorite is you, Anele! Yay! Well done. Now, thank you very much to Sasvia. Every vote also became an entry for one lucky viewer to win an incredible 50,000 Rand in cash. And now the wait is finally over. The winner of the viewers' competition is Ngudu Nontumayedo. Congratulations! We'll be reaching out to you after the finale to get you your grand prize. Congratulations. Now, when we come back, 8 weeks of challenges, 8 weeks of rivalries and resilience, all boils down to this moment. One of our top 3 will be crowned the Insurance Apprentice and walk away with that R500,000 Rand prize package. You don't want to miss this. We'll see you after the break. Well, we are moments away from revealing the winner of the Insurance Apprentice, who'll walk away with the ultimate title. But before we get there, we need to shine a light on 2 people who've been the heartbeat of every twist, every turn, every elimination, and even some of those catchphrases. Our infamous judges. Now, they may have come across as harsh, even heartless at times. But behind the scenes, it was a completely different story. Have a look at this.
1, 2, 1, 2.
I don't know why I'm actually sitting here.
Judge Dredd and Judge Cruella.
My transmitter is on.
Sorry, I'm getting nervous.
Hi. Can I look bored and disinterested? Oh yeah, that's much better. My name is Frederick Fonkelstein. I'd like to give you the lowdown. Did you have a question?
I'm out of answers, eh?
Hello, everybody. Thank you and welcome to the Insurance Apprentice.
Welcome to the Insurance Apprentice. I got told this was an adult film. Don't look at me. Knox, she's terrible.
You can't talk to my face, okay?
It makes us sound like terrible people.
What are we talking about? Oh, that actually goes through my pants.
Great task, guys.
So soothing.
Action.
Let's give them a welcome now onto stage, our resident judges, Simon Coleman and Knox Dlamini. Well, first of all, congratulations on being such very interesting judges. Judge Dredd, we'll start with you, because you've walked this path and you've seen contestants come and go, and you've seen the toughest blows being given by you. I wonder if you have some highlights from this season that you want to share with us.
I really want to take my hat off to all of the contestants, firstly, because it takes a lot of courage to get up, well, certainly on TV, but to stand in front of us and have everything thrown at you. And in particular, I'm looking at you, Evashan. He suffers from social anxiety, puts himself on national TV. I mean, it was just unbelievable. If that's not what this show is about, then I don't know what is. You know?
Yeah,
It was
breaking
really
out of
amazing.
your shell,
Thank
making
you.
sure that you can push yourself forward. Cruella, sharp, stylish, and sometimes pretty brutal. Would you agree with that? Is that why they call you Cruella?
Yeah, Pabi, I think the Cruella persona really sets the tone that the Insurance Apprentice is a competition that demands excellence. We're looking for the best of the best, and we won't accept anything less than that. So if I get the label Cruella for being the custodian of that standard, so be it.
So be it, baby. We have three amazing finalists who are sitting on this stage. As judges, what were you looking for in the Insurance Apprentice?
Elevate, educate, empower. That's not just a slogan. That's a living mission for the Insurance Apprentice and something we try to be very intentional about. So we need someone who's going to embody those values. And then all of that is packaged into someone that we can all in this room proudly call the ambassador for the insurance industry.
Your final thoughts, your message to those who are sitting behind us.
This is not the end, it's the beginning of the journey.
Yeah.
Not just for the winner, but for everybody that took part. And I would encourage all of them to continue on this path long after the show completes. So
Fantastic.
thank you.
Thank you, Judge Dredd. And I believe you have something for me, sir. I thank you. Let's give it up for our judges again. Throughout the season, our top 10 have battled clashing personalities, raced against impossible deadlines, and survived challenges designed to break them. But all for what? Well, have a look.
This year's winner will walk away with a prize package worth over R500,000, including a 100,000 Rand cash prize from Aon South Africa, an additional 100,000 Rand travel experience to Mauritius, Victoria Falls or Kruger National Park, courtesy of Bright Insurance. And when it comes to unwind, we're sending them off to a 50,000 Rand luxury bush retreat, courtesy of Nene Makopo Risk Solutions. And to support their professional growth, Millpark Education is providing a 100,000 Rand bursary, while Easy Equities will be gifting our winner a 50,000 Rand investment. But that's not all. They'll also receive additional prizes valued at over 100,000 Rand, including a corporate photo shoot, a leadership development course, the latest iPad, and exclusive hampers.
Tonight's finale would not exist without the commitment and support of our incredible partners, Santam, our finale sponsor, and Sasria, our headline season sponsor. Thank you very much. And now, the moment we have all been waiting for. Darius, Mabato, and Kaya, please join me on center stage. For months, you have tested your own knowledge, your creativity, and your resilience. Every step of the way, you've fought to stay in the game. But as we know, there can only be one winner. In third place, Mabatu Letwaba. And the winner of the Insurance Apprentice 2025 is...
Well done, dude.
There we go, Kaya. These are tears of joy. These are tears of relief. Kaya, what would you like to say? Give us a few words.
It's an absolute honor. That's all I have to say.
Kaya, our winner of the Insurance Apprentice 2025. A big thank you to all of our contestants, all of our sponsors who made this possible, to our studio audience, and of course to you at home for joining us every step of the way. We thank you. And if you think that you have what it takes to become the next Insurance Apprentice, then entries are now open at theinsuranceapprentice.co.za. I've been your host, Babi Moloi. Until next year, good night, everybody!